Hey, Bloodlings, what's up? It's your black, beautiful goddess here, JS Living. And today I am making a recipe from one of those recipe books I was telling you guys about. So if you don't know, I'm the author of The Covenant of Blood and Blood Ties. And my newest book is Bloodlines, and I am crowdfunding it on BackerKit right now. So part of what I wanted to do for my readers is I wanted to make like a little recipe book. It won't be ready until like later this year, but I thought it would be fun to like try out some of the recipes and to post videos of me making them online. I'm not doing the entire recipe today. Today I'm just gonna focus on trying to do the noodle aspect of it. The recipe is some kind of soup. More on that when I actually make it, but today I'm making gluten-free noodles because somebody I know has a gluten allergy, and I wanted them to be able to taste the recipe, which means I have to make gluten-free noodles in order for them to test it. Mostly because I couldn't find these. I couldn't find a gluten-free version of these, so I figured I'd try to make some. I cannot promise that this will go well. I am horrible when it comes to making noodles. I've tried this before. Like I have a whole pasta maker over here, and it didn't go well last time. But here we are. We're gonna try again. So please bear with me in my little Spirited Away bonnet, my pinky toe glasses, and my little green crop top pantsuit, lime green, by the way. Please bear with me as we go through this. I'm also really slow because like I have to like read directions over and over again. Sometimes I can watch videos, but I figured for this it'd be better for me to like just read the directions so there's not too much noise and stuff going on in the background. Anyways, welcome to my kitchen. So the first thing I'm going to tell you guys is that I had to half the recipe because for this it required 200 grams of flour. But I didn't have enough for 200 grams. I only had enough for 100 grams because I haven't brought gluten-free flour in a while. But for this, I'm using Red Mill 1-to-1 gluten-free flour. This obviously is not the original container it came in. These are containers I got from Amazon. But they definitely save a lot more space. So that's what I'm using there. So the recipe calls for 200 grams. But like I said, I'm using 100, so I'm halving all the recipe stuff. It said that if your gluten flour had xanthan gum in it, then you need to half this amount. So you need xanthan gum for this recipe. Sorry, I'm trying to like find the list so I can be accurate about what I'm telling you guys. The pictures are on one spot of this, and then like the recipe's in another spot. It's really weird. Anyways, yeah, so you're supposed to use 1 teaspoon of the xanthan gum if your gluten-free flour doesn't have xanthan gum in it. But my gluten-free flour does have xanthan gum in it. So for that, if I was using the 200 grams, then I would be doing like half a teaspoon. But again, remember, I'm using 100 grams because I'm halving the recipe. So I did a fourth, and this is what a fourth xanthan gum looks like. And then it said 3 eggs. So obviously, I would do 1.5. But since you can't really do half an egg, I cracked 2. So I have 2 large eggs here. Oh, I didn't show you my flour. Here's my 100 grams of the flour. Anyways, so that's that. And then it also said that you could add oil if you wanted to. A half tablespoon of oil is optional, and it makes the pasta dough smoother. I didn't add that really. I mean, I did, but I didn't add it the right way. So don't do what I did. It was such a small amount that I just added it into the egg mixture because I figured it's wet, so why not? So I probably already started off wrong, but we'll see. We're going to give it a go. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not a funny person at all. So, yeah. All right. So now we're just going to follow the directions and hope for the best. All right. So it says to whisk the flour blend and the xanthan gum. Now, I'm doing this on a cutting board that I got from Sam's Club before, you know, they lost my business, before I boycotted them. But I like my large cutting board. So I'm pretty sure Costco probably sells it. So if you need one, I'd go to Costco to get it now. Anyways, it says to whisk it. So I'm just going to put it there. This is what she has in a little photo on the website. So this is how I'm doing it. It says blend it. So, all right. So I'm adding it together. I got my whisk. Whee. Whisking, whisking, whisking. Have you guys like ever did noodles yourself? Cause like anytime I try to like, I'm fine with like baking desserts and stuff, but like trying to like bread, I haven't figured bread out, y'all. I've been trying. I got a new crock pot from like Ninja, and it gives you the option. Oh, also, I promise I washed my hands before I did all this, guys. I swear to you I did. I just need y'all to know that. Anyways, my crock pot has a bread feature on it for sous vide and stuff. And I've been dying to try it, but I'm just like, I feel like it's going to fail. So, I don't know. But I'm wondering if you guys know how to make bread. Because I would love to find somebody who could, like, school me in it. Alright. I think this is whisked good enough. I don't really know. But I'm gonna assume it is. I'm gonna assume I mixed it well enough. Alright. So now I have to make a well in the middle of it and add the eggs. So first off, it's not even that big of a, I guess I need to like bring this more together, probably. All right, so I'm bringing it together so I can make a well. Because in the pictures, they got like, it's like a little cloud. My cloud is smaller though. Anyways, okay. Made a little well. There's my well. I don't know if the well is supposed to be like empty at the bottom, so I'm gonna put a little bit of flour at the bottom so it's not a completely dry well at the bottom. Alright. Let's make a little castle. Need a castle. This is the one thing I do like about like doing breads and pastas and stuff. I like to play with the flour. Like, even when I was a kid, I was like, this is the most fun part of doing dumplings. Like, I don't even know if you're supposed to do this, but probably not. But it's fun. It's fun. I feel like a kid playing with a sand castle. Also, the flour is like really soft. So, like, why wouldn't you want to make like a little circle? I said to make a well. I'm making a goddamn well. Alright. Anyways. Okay, I probably didn't need to do all that. But I did all that because why not? Alright. So I made the well. And now I'm supposed to put the eggs in there. Now remember I said 1.5 eggs. So I don't really know the best way. Let me get a spoon. My spoons are down here. Oh, is it all? Okay. So here is 1 egg. Oh no, the dam broke open. Oh no. The dam broke open. It wasn't steady enough. Well, I guess that's fine. So I had to mix it all together anyways. I told you guys this was going to go horribly wrong at some point. We barely got started. Anyways, we're just going to mix this all together now. It's so sticky and gross. I should have put gloves on. Anyways. Me no likey how messy this is. Was I supposed to mix it with a spoon and not my hands? I think I was supposed to mix it with a spoon, guys. Okay, let me go. I'm gonna wipe my hands off because this is gross. To be fair though, this is like how my mom does her dumplings and stuff, so I don't know. You know what? I'm already in it, so it's too late. It's too late, guys. I'm already in it. I'm just gonna do it with my hands. Pretty sure I was supposed to do this with a spoon. It's too late though. It's too late. It's too late. The disgustingness is, the ickiness is here. And it's too late to not deal with it, so. I'm just gonna treat it like dumplings at this point. I'll properly figure out how to knead it and stuff after I mix this in and get my hands clean again. But the bright side is, the bright side of this is that I am only wasting a little bit of food, not a lot. So, you know, that's a good thing. Could have been wasting a lot more than what I am. And look, I mean, I got a little bit of a dough thing going on here, so not a complete failure yet. All right, I did start this video off with telling you guys I am not good with the noodles, with the doughs and things. Like, I usually steer very much away. When I make this for me, I'm just gonna use the store-bought noodles. Like I said, I'm only doing this for my one person who has to have gluten-free stuff. And honestly, if these noodles don't come out right, I'm not even gonna tell them I did this. I mean, they might find out, they might not, but it doesn't matter. If it doesn't come out well, they don't need to know. So they do have a tendency to pop up at my place randomly. So they may find out anyways. Okay. This is probably about to be like an hour-long weird stream thing going on. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Right. I'm gonna go for adding the last little bit of egg in here. Just because I got like a little bit of dough left over, and I just feel like I should lather that in so I can get the rest of the dough on board. Yeah. So. Yep. My mother would be ashamed. My mom's an excellent cook, actually. She could probably figure out how to do this just fine. She is excellent at cooking. It is one of her greatest favorite pastimes, is making new stuff for us to try. I, however, did not get that gene. I absolutely despise cooking, honestly. So I don't even know why I told you guys I do a recipe book, because I don't like the process. I like the end results. I like it when, like, I make something new and it's cool and it's delicious, etc., but boy, do I hate the process of getting there. Like, this is not my idea of a fun pastime. Like, if you ask me, do I enjoy cooking? The answer is a hard no. But if you ask me, do I enjoy eating? Yes. All day, every day. Eating is my jam. Alrighty. Well, I made a dough ball. So there's that. Nice little dough ball. I'm pretty sure some of the dough is going to fall off though. I don't know. I don't know if I need to make this wetter or not. I'm going to go with it's fine. As is. That's what I'm going to go with. Alright. And my itty bitty pieces that get left over, that's fine. They can stay there. Alright, I'm going to wash my hands because this is pretty grody. And I just don't like stuff on my hands. Okay, so let me do that real quick. Alright, so I washed my hands and I'm back this time with gloves. So I don't have to go through that whole thing again. So, yay, gloves. Alright. And I do like that these are pink. You can get them in all sorts of colors. They're Framework gloves. But yeah, I like these. So, okay, I know you guys are wondering like why I just did that, but I promise I had an excellent reason for it until it got. Okay, there we go. All right, it's so I can scroll. Oh wait, I guess I need 2 fingers to scroll. Yes, okay. It's so I can scroll on the computer well and keep my the actual rest of my fingers off of things. So that's why. Alrighty. Yeah. Alright, so I made the dough ball. Okay, so now it says I need to roll the dough. So I need to take, I guess I can do this in halves because I guess you did in 4s. So let me put my gloves back on. And put my gloves all the way back on. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to do this in halves because, you know, I really only have 2. So I break this in half, I guess. And then I'm supposed to roll it out on a, that's about half, right? I think so. Well, even if it's not, it's going to be half today. Yeah, I think that works. I mean, this one looks a little bigger to me, so maybe pinch a little bit more off of that one. All right, so I'm supposed to take it and then roll it on a lightly floured surface with a rolling pin. Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot to take the rolling pin out, guys. Okay, okay, I'm back with the rolling pin. I brought this specifically for these kinds of things. Okay, so I have the rolling pin. And it said I need some flour. Lightly dusted flour. So I guess my little itty bitty pieces don't count. So don't worry, this is still the gluten-free flour. Because that's the whole purpose of this, right? Is that they're gluten-free noodles? Okay. Alright. So this is my lightly dusted surface. Don't know if you guys can see it. There you go. That's my lightly dusted surface. Okay. So we're going to take half, right? This half. And I guess I should move. That's going to tip though. All right. I guess I should move these things over here out the way. All right. Now put that in the corner. All right. So we're going to roll it out with the rolling pin. Right, I'm going to be honest, guys. I've never been great with the rolling pin, and obviously I'm still not great with it. Look, it's all, my dough is all stuck to the rolling pin. I don't think this is how rolling dough is supposed to go. I don't think it's supposed to be rolled around. I don't think it's supposed to be rolled around the pin, you guys. Oh my gosh. I don't think that's how it's supposed to go. Maybe it's too wet. I don't. You guys help. I can't. Do you see this? It's so. Maybe I'm supposed to lightly dust both sides, not just one. Oh my God. Okay. Wait. Let's try this again. Maybe the dough is just too wet. Try this again. All right. Maybe now there's a little bit of flour in the dough. Okay. I mean, that's better, but not really. Only just barely better. Let's flip it to the other side, guys. All right, there we go. All right, I think I'm getting there, y'all. Maybe. Okay. All right, y'all, I think we're getting there. Hopefully. Maybe. It's not sticking to the pen anymore, so there's that. That's in my way now. All right. Let's turn it sideways. I don't know if I'm supposed to turn it sideways. We're going to turn it sideways. Let's see what it do. Okay, it don't do what I want it to do. We'll go back to up and down. Up and down was safe. There's also like dough stuck on the thing now. So we're not going to worry about that though. Okay, so I rolled it to a long oval or a rough rectangle. I don't know if this is a long oval or a rough rectangle, but it's gonna work today. So then what do? Okay, so now we're gonna fold it into thirds like I would a letter. I don't know how other people fold their letters, but I'm guessing this is what she means. So the open in space towards and away from you. And now I'm supposed to roll it into a long rectangle. I don't know what it says roll it into a wide rectangle only so that the so it's only the widest setting on your pasta machine, but I don't know what that would be because I don't use my pasta machine like that. Anyways, here we go. Gumbo. I'm good with this one. Let's roll that way. Let's see. Well, it's kind of a rectangle. Kind of, sort of. All right, guys. I mean, this is what we're working with. I already think it's slightly better than the last time I did this. So I'm going to give myself points for effort. All right. So let me take my glove off and move you guys back so you can see the pasta machine thing next. Because I don't know how many of you have a pasta machine, but it might be something you're interested in seeing or getting. I don't know. All right. Sorry, guys. I had to adjust you. All right. This is my pasta machine. I'm going to sit down for this part, actually. Your girl is tired. I'm exhausted. So, hi, friends. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see okay. If not, oh well. No, I'm kidding. All right, let's see if I can shift the laptop. All right, so I'm supposed to pass the dough through the widest setting. All right, so she's got a KitchenAid pasta roller. I have some random brand. I can't even tell you what the brand is. So my widest setting is actually 7. Whatever brand I have, the widest setting is 7. And I already put it on 7 before we started because the directions on that thing told me to. So we're going to do that. Now, I'm supposed to set this through. So let's see if it works. Okay. I did something. It did something. Alright, so it says cut away the edges to get like a perfectly smooth rectangle. I promise you guys, I know nothing of what I do. I literally know nothing. So, you know, it just didn't happen live. I probably should have read through these instructions first. But this is literally how I cook. I don't always read through all the instructions first. A lot of times I just dive right in and hope for the best. So, alrighty. But look, it's already like 10 times better than the last time I tried to do this. So, you know, there's that. I don't know why I need perfect rectangle, but we're going to aim for that. Okay, well, it looks like this part wants to come off, so I guess we're going to cut all of this away. Even though that makes my pasta. Okay. Well, look, guys, I have a pasta sheet. Look. I might actually be doing this. Okay. So, I was supposed to do that twice. Oh, well. I skipped a step. That's okay. We're just gonna go back to it and pretend like it was fine that we skipped it. Because now we'll have an even more perfect piece of pasta. Also, I'm just going to add these strips to that strip to make that one bigger. So, it's all good. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm left-handed, so. Hey, I got a pasta sheet. I'm pretty sure that's not what it's supposed to be. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be bigger. But whatever. Whatever, on a smooth sheet. I cut away the craggy edges as was suggested to me. Okay. At this point, I'm just going to take the whole glove off. Because, like, why not? Okay, anyways, I'll put that back on later. Anyways. Yeah, I definitely skipped some things. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Alright. So now I need to pass the pasta through the next narrow setting. So for me, that's 6. So I change my pasta setting to 6. And then I need to pass it through twice on that. And all the way down until I get to probably 3 for mine. Because it's not a 1-to-1 conversion. Like the KitchenAid version and mine is not a 1-to-1 conversion. So, apparently you keep passing it through 2 times. Yeah, you pass it through the narrow settings 2 times for each smaller setting until you get to your desired thickness. So that's what we're doing. Oh, but I don't know if you're supposed to fold it like I folded it. So maybe you're just supposed to. I feel like that kind of defeated the purpose of the whole craggly edge thing. Okay, I definitely wasn't supposed to fold it again, guys. Wait. It's too late, though. It's too late. I'd already done it. We'll do better with the next one. Now, at this point, I just feel like guys, I'm gonna do something I probably shouldn't do. Never mind, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it because it's just gonna make it worse. I made the mistake of folding it in again, and I don't think you're supposed to do that. We'll get it right the next time. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut off these scraggly edges, making my pasta sheet thinner and thinner. And so at some point, we're just gonna only have like 2 pieces of noodle. But that's okay, guys. It's a learning process, right? Right. We are learning. We are learning together. That's the most important thing. Okay. So I think 3 is the last one I'm supposed to put it through. And even if it's not, it's the last one I'm gonna put it through just because I've already royally messed it up so much. So no need to mess it up more. Alrighty. Look at that, guys. It's a noodle sheet. It's a no. I almost dropped it, but I saved it. It's a noodle sheet. Okay. So after that, mine is not perfectly smooth and even like it's supposed to be, but whatever. It's smooth enough. All right. So it says to make sure, I'm sorry, I'm over here, but y'all can hear me. It says to make sure that because this is gluten-free pasta, that you know that there's like a tiny crack on the edge of the pasta sheet here or there. And I definitely do see the tiny cracks. But it's fine. So it's all good. I mean, it doesn't look anything like her picture because it's, you know, longer and narrower and I messed up a few times. But that is okay. All right. So now I'm supposed to use, so my pasta machine doesn't have the tagliatelle setting. It only has like spaghetti and fettuccine, but I want the tagliatelle. So I'm going to look at the instructions for that. So looks like you dust it, then roll it, then cut it. All right. So I'm going to dust it with some flour. It looks like you roll it on both sides. You dust the whole sheet with flour. It looks like you roll it on both sides. Then you cut it. All right. We're going to give that a try. So it looks like we dust this one side with flour. Just a little bit. And it looks like maybe a little bit more there. It looks like you're supposed to like roll it up. Oh no! My computer did a weird thing. I need to refresh. Anyways, we roll it up. Looks like she did it on both sides. It looks like a little scroll. Look, it looks like a little scroll. Huh. And then we take a knife. Wait, I'm confused though, because mine don't look like hers. Wait, I think I rolled it wrong, guys. Hold on, I thought we were about to have noodles, but it looks like I rolled it wrong. Well, no, because she rolled it on both sides. All right, guys, I think I'm about to mess this up, but I don't know. I guess it's right. I guess it's right. Anyways, we're gonna cut it now. We're just gonna cut it into threes. Maybe. Yeah, we'll cut it to threes. Oh my god, guys, I made noodle strips. This noodle strip. I did it. Sort of. But I guarantee you something's probably going to go wrong when I cook it. And also because I made so many mistakes, it only made like 3. So. But hey, these might be the best 3 noodles I ever had in my life. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Keep in mind that I did this using only half the ingredients I was supposed to. But I'm going to do the other half. It should go a little bit faster now that I kind of got the steps down. So let's go. Let's do the other half. Okay, friends? All right, friends. Uh-oh. Things all crooked. Let's do the other half. It should go a lot faster now that I have more of an idea of what I'm doing. I am definitely a learn as I do person. So we're gonna take 3 noodles I did have and we're gonna put them in this little bowl here for me to cook. Also keep in mind that this is all just like a test run for me. I told you guys, when I make mine, I'm just gonna use the pre-made ones because this is a lot of work. I only got 3 noodles out of it. I might get lucky and get like maybe 6 more, but definitely not gonna be anything to cry home about. All right. Also, I'm almost out of flour, so this has to work. All right. So as we did before, we dust this with flour. Now we know that. We also know I probably need a little bit more than what I think. Because, you know, wetness. Alrighty. We doing it. We doing it. Alright. So now we roll. Oh, look, guys, it's not even sticking to the roller this time. Look at that. It's rolling just nicely. You see me dirty. Got me riding dirty. Except it's rolling. Got me rolling dirty. Alright, I'm gonna flip it over. and go for the other side. Right. And now I'm going to fold it in half. Yeah, maybe take some of the ghee. Alrighty. We got our pasta rolling on 7. Yes, okay. So let's do this again. I'm just gonna say this is already exponentially better than the last time I did this. Okay, guys? Like, I don't know if you know the horrors of me trying things out and cooking them, but and you know what? I'm almost certain I used this same recipe the last time I did this. I'm almost certain of it. Anyways, we put the thick end through. It's not going. It's on 7. I promise you guys I did this right. Okay, maybe we roll it a bit more. Okay. I promise I didn't do anything different this time. Maybe I gotta feed it through. There we go. Oh, but it's not pasta-ing, which is wild. It's just not pasta-ing. Okay, well maybe we just do it this way. One piece got stuck. All right, not as happy making it as the first one, but you know it's not terrible. All right, let's give it another go. Oh no, pieces are falling off. Yeah, this is basically what happened the first time I did it, guys. This is basically the result I got the first time I ever tried this. Okay, honestly, I don't really know what to do with it. So, I mean, we could try this one. See if I get a different result. Yeah, no, it's already failing. It already failed, guys. And now it's stuck. Now a piece is stuck. Okay, well, that didn't work. But guess what? I still have egg left and some flour, so we're just gonna put a little bit of egg on it. And try again. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I went wrong in a lot of places, but I was feeling real confident when the first one came out into actual noodles. Like with everything though, I'm pretty sure this is just one of those you have to keep trying until you figure it out kind of things. But I really thought I was doing something when it didn't stick to the rolling pin. I don't know, maybe it's just too thick. Maybe I didn't roll it out enough. Also, this is hard work. Like, I want to go ahead and say I admire anybody who's like been doing this for a living, because I could not. Like, guys, I am so tired. Like, I'm ready to call this quits. Actually, I think I'm about to just roll this up into its own ball. Is there such a thing as too much rolling? It just seemed like the piece was going to be too thick if I did it the other way. But now I'm just afraid that I'm just playing with the dough and that it's not going to make any more noodles at all. Like, I need to be thin enough to like go through the maker. Yeah. The shape is all kinds of wrong too. Well, at least for this one. This one's the right shape. Oh no, my egg spilled over. It's only a matter of time. Should've known. Alright, I'm getting tired, so we're just gonna say that at this point, this is the best. This is the best I could do. I still think it's too thick to go through here. But we'll see. Okay, yeah, definitely. Maybe that's the secret. Nope, it was not the secret. Alright guys, I don't know. I'm gonna ask my mom what to do with this leftover. I'm gonna cook the 3 noodles that I did make. And I give up on this. Maybe I can make this into something else. I don't know, fry it up. Something. I don't know, you guys can tell me what to do with this leftover. Whatever this is, that's not noodles. I know what to do with it. Alright, anyways. Those are done. The first 3 are finished, so time to take off my gloves and see if she told me how long I'm supposed to cook them for. Don't know. I'm gonna assume you're only supposed to cook them for a couple of minutes like regular noodles. I think most gluten-free noodles are like, you know, like 3 minutes or so. So let's see. I'm doing a whole thing for you guys. Y'all should be excited. And it's only taking about an hour. I'm gonna put this video on 2 times though. When it's time to do the thing. Alright. So I am very much a lazy person when it comes to cooking. Normally I wouldn't even bother with putting the top on it, but I am so done with this that I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Okay. Mind you, I'm not cooking these for taste or anything, so I'm only putting a little bit of salt in the water. I'm not even gonna season these noodles. I just want to see how they taste when I cook them. And then maybe next time when I'm more successful and it's not only my second time making noodles, maybe next time I'll be able to sit here and make them, and you know, it'd be like a 5-minute time-lapse video. You guys can be happy with that. I'm also insanely thirsty. Alright, normally I don't put the top on it, but like I said, I'm I want things to be done fast. And maybe next time I might pull into. While this is doing that, let me remind you guys that I need 50 followers on YouTube in order to live stream. I would have much rather done this as a live stream as opposed to a whole video so that I could see you guys making fun of me in real time, as I know you probably are making fun of me as you watch this video. Anyways, so if you guys want to see this live stream or just put it on for like fun background noises or whatever, please go and follow my YouTube page. I'm hoping to stream this I'm hoping to stream like the other recipe, the one I'm gonna do with the pre-made noodles. Yeah. I'm hoping to stream that one tomorrow between 2 and 3 p.m. So hopefully if 50 of you, if at least 50 of you go and sign up, then I'll be able to do that. If not, you're gonna be stuck with another long weird recipe video like this. Although hopefully the other one will be short because it's just soup, and I'm actually pretty good with soups. It's just new stuff that takes me forever. Just like it's taking this pot of water forever to boil. A part of me wants to just throw the noodles in without waiting for the water to boil. But a part of me also knows that is not the correct way to do it. That's just how I do it. So, there's that. Anyways, it sure is taking a long, long time. But look, you know, even though the other batches got botched, these look pretty good. They look like noodles. They look how I would think noodles are supposed to look. I mean, and there's only 3 of them. But I mean, I made them. I made these. And if you're wondering why I'm holding them up like that, it's because I did not take any photos since I've been recording the whole time. So I'm going to take photos using this recording, which means I gotta hold them up in picture-like fashion. I will say the last time I made successful noodles, gotta throw that away now. The last time I made successful noodles was in college, and they were chocolate noodles, and they were not very good. But these look like they will taste perfectly fine, even though this one's about to break. That's about to break off. All right, so minus the fact that these keep wanting to break off, though. I think they look pretty good. Look, see, another piece that wants to break off. See, I think I did pretty good, but let me stop playing before the rest of them fall and I got nothing to cook. All right, looks like my water is boiling. Oh, not quite. It's not boiling enough. Remember, I'm not seasoning these to taste. I'm just putting them in here to see how long I need to cook them, and maybe in the future I can make something more successful. I feel like the rest of that dough, I'm probably just gonna see if I can turn it into bread or something, honestly. I don't know. Maybe I'll put some cheese in the middle of it and stick it in my crock pot and then bake it that way. Oh, the water's boiling. All right, I can take the thing off now. We're gonna turn it down to halfway. Normally I would use tongs for this, but there's so few noodles that I feel like I can just dump them in there and it'll be okay. All right, guys, the noodles are in here. They're cooking. I don't think the recipe said how long to cook it for, so I got it on medium heat, and I'm guessing like 2 minutes is probably enough. Gluten-free noodles usually don't take long to cook. At least not the store-bought one. So I imagine a homemade one wouldn't take long to cook either. But her instructions do not tell me how long to cook them for, so I don't know. Literally gave me every other instruction except for how long to cook it. Also keep in mind that I did all of this with like half the recipe, so it probably would have been a more gigantic failure if I used all the ingredients. Oh, they're almost done, it looks like. Let me grab the tongs out of my drawer. Tongs. They're kind of cooking like noodles. They're very, and also I think I'm gonna try it with a different flour next time. Gotta get the gluten-free flour I'm used to. Which is not Red Mill, by the way. It's not. It's Arthur's. Arthur's 1-to-1 is the gluten-free flour I'm used to. So I'm wondering if maybe this would have came out differently if I had tried that. So that's another. Feels like a noodle. It feels like a noodle. It's cooking like a noodle. I just don't know when the noodle will be ready. Normally I wouldn't sit here like picking at noodles like this. Oh, here's a small one. All right. To be fair, it is just me eating this, so, you know, don't be alarmed that I'm like blowing all on the stuff hot. It's just me. It tastes interesting. I don't think they're ready yet. Also, I feel bad because I didn't time this, so now I'm like, I think I started at 3:18 and it's 3:21, so 19. So maybe it takes about 5 minutes to cook them. I honestly couldn't tell you. Ah, it says 4 to 6 minutes. Ah. Oh, so I was close. I said it probably takes about 5 minutes. I put it in at like 3:18. It's 3:22. It's been about 5 minutes. So I just took it out a little too early. I was looking at the wrong part of the instructions when I said she didn't give the instructions. I wasn't looking at the right thing. Okay. So now it's been about 5-6 minutes. Also, I burned my finger earlier. That's okay. Also, this just fell, but I'm gonna eat it anyways. Oh. Oh, hot. It's pretty good for a gluten-free noodle. Much better than what I find in the stores. Ah, I feel bad because one just dropped and now I gotta throw it in the trash. All right. Well, I feel like even though I epically failed on most counts, like the end result is pretty darn good. I'm gonna put these to the side. I'll let my guy come taste it, and then he can tell me his thoughts on it when he gets here. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Cooking with JS Living. I'm so sorry it took so long, and hopefully you guys will just like follow the YouTube page so I can just stream this next time and you don't have to like speed through the boring parts. Okay, that's all. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm exhausted now. It's nap time. All right, bye.